I see that. Um, I think Michigan's even red. Ah, eat your hat. There you go. I'm pumpkin. I ain't though. You know me. I hardly ever talk about politics. I hear Trump won. I'm kind of tired because I was up at 1:37. I was still up when they were finally announcing that Trump won. It was a nail biter, and for a person with no teeth, that's a nail gummer. Yeah. Well, she was voting probably for a Republican. And I bet Joe voted for Trump too. You know why, don't you? He was hoping Trump would win because his legacy would be the only one to beat Trump. Can't get up this morning? I told the kitty, I said, Pumpkin. She said, what? I said, we can afford to buy you better cat food now. We got a different president coming in. Things are gonna be better. Oh, baby, we can afford to buy you better victuals. Yeah. Now you get a can of tuna every week. Yeah. I'm just circling. It ain't better? Yeah. I got the cast iron pans on the counter behind the um, computer right here. Let me move those, put them back in the stove, and see if that makes any better. They're probably they're probably soaking up some of that Wi-Fi. I'm here. Is it working? Skeeta. Good morning, gorgeous. Trump won. 1:37 in the morning they called it. Yeah, Runaway County, 68% for Trump. All right. I just, because you said it was circling, and I did my best. I don't know what's going on, but good morning, Stephen. You don't see me, Junkyard? Refresh, Junkyard. Glad you're doing magnificent. Everybody else can see me, can't you? I know. She didn't show up to her headquarters? No. She probably had her head down doing her work. Okay. Looks like Michigan voted for Trump too.
What?
Looks like Michigan voted for Trump too.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I fell asleep for about an hour and I woke up and I looked at the thing. Oh shit! You know, it was like 177 to 89 or something like that, and I just couldn't get back to bed. So I kept watching and watching and watching. You know, and finally they called it like at 1:37 that he finally won Wisconsin after he won Pennsylvania. A few boxes of Kleenex, yeah. And I think we're going to win the House and the Senate, which means maybe we can get some work done, finally.
Do you mind?
Yeah, I want to hear that sucking sound from California. She up there bothering you now? All right. Well, you all know me. I hardly ever talk about politics. The only thing I can say, nah, told you so, told you so. You're right. If they want to remain in office, they better start fixing things right away. From day one. Good morning. I love you too, Maya. You have a good day today too. On both the Senate and the House, okay. I watched it when I got up at 5 o'clock, and they still hadn't. I hadn't seen the numbers on the House and the Senate yet. I know we took the Senate last night. No. And Mitch McConnell got a phone call already telling him you better, not be farting in the seat no more. Yeah. I can't believe New Mexico didn't vote for a Republican. As bad as that state is, wouldn't you want to, get rid of the problem that you got? They didn't vote for a Republican. You're right. A lot of wasted money there. Well, you know who wasted the most money? Kamala Harris, $1 billion. In 100 days, $1 billion. That's a lot of money, man. They had $100 billion to, put on that campaign. They had $1 billion to put on that campaign for 100 days. You know what they could have done with $1 billion? They could have given it to me, first of all, but they could have helped so many people with $1 billion. Oh, I bet. I don't know what Trump spent. I don't think it was anywhere close to $1 billion. Because that's the only thing they had. You put lipstick on a pig and cover it with perfume, you're trying to make it pretty. And that's what they did. They tried to make it pretty. Drill, baby, drill. I would like to say this before I forget. It's been nice knowing you people because, the end of the world is coming now. Because now that he has been elected president, um, the dictator that he is, the end of the world is coming. People like us on YouTube won't be able to broadcast on YouTube no more because our views won't be able to be shared. So they'll shut down our our broadcasting system for us, and they will take over. They're going to put us all in chains when it's all said and done. Oh shit, she was drunk by 11 o'clock last night. Yeah. She may not have kissed a parrot, but I'm sure he's kissed a cock or two. Not now, Doug. I got a headache. Go see the nanny. I don't really care. She was worthless for the last 30 years of her career. She's never done anything worth a damn. She's used her sex and her skin color to get her wherever she's ever wanted to go. No. As a female black woman raised in a middle class family, Well, that's how she got her start. After she got her start there, then she used her female black person to get her going. She probably is. Sorry, Kim. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Tampon Tim waltzed on home. That's right. I just watched the Get Smart movie the other day from 1989 or something like that with Don Adams. That was a good movie. I liked it. 86 and 99. You got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. In Minnesota, yeah, they voted blue. You'd have figured they'd have got tired of that schmeckle and got rid of them, but you know what I don't understand is them Democrats fought to keep RFJ, RFK off the ballot, and then they fought to keep them on the ballot. Well, I bet Big Mike couldn't even get it up last night. Now, that the RFKJ, he got like 17,000 votes in Michigan. Wisconsin, he got like 15,000 or something like that. I'm not for sure on the numbers, but the votes weren't close. But if they would have been close, that would have been sort of like a cheat. Because, if, say, Trump would have lost one of them states to Kamala and it made a difference in the presidential candidacy, and he would have lost by 8,000 votes or something like that, and those votes were counted against, that's no better than stealing the election, because RFK said he withdrew from the race. And he withdrew within the time limit. But those states said no, they weren't taking his name off the list. Oh, I bet Joe is smiling. I think he hates Kamala's guts. As soon as they announced Trump is a winner, I bet they walked into the bedroom, give him a shot to wake him back up out of his coma. Said, Joe, Trump won. Yeah, good job. Yeah, I got joy, joy, joy down in my heart. That's right. Now's the time to come together, people. We need to pick up our Democrat brothers and sisters, pick them up off the ground, dust them off, look them straight in the face, and then laugh at them. No, we need to come together and become a nation again. Carter fell back in their coma, yeah. Most of it, well, $240 million of it was Biden's money to begin with. Good morning, Square Table. Israel's happy, you're right. I bet Ukraine ain't so happy. Iran ain't either. And it's not that Ukraine's not happy because, the war in Ukraine and Russian war is going to end. But it's not that the Ukraine is unhappy for that. They're unhappy because the money's going to stop. The 10% for the big guy and all that other good stuff. That was the biggest laundromat ever, is Ukraine. Send all that money and resources over there so they can be whitewashed and sent back over here. Yeah, and he won the popular vote too. Yeah. That hasn't happened in a long time. Allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate.
No. Stop it.
What's the matter, girly girl? Who won't play with a baby? That's right, you're fired. Now let's see him try to put him in prison. I'm in prison? That's okay. Let's see, I'll just commute my sentence. Yeah. What's the matter, girl? Her not showing you love, huh, Pumpkin? Her not showing the baby love? No? Don't be scratching on my chair. Yeah, come here. Come here. Yeah, we can afford to buy you vittles now. Yeah. We can afford to get you a can of tuna fish once a week. Yeah. Oh, he's already been pardoned. It's already been paid, signed and everything and notarized the whole 9 yards in case Joe had a heart attack. It's already been done. It just hasn't been reported yet. I know, but she doesn't mind. You want some albacore tuna? Huh? Yeah. So. Would you like some tender vittles? Huh? Is that what you want? Okay. Dolphin and tuna. There you go. Yeah. I know when I was a kid, that dolphin didn't taste too bad. Did it? It didn't taste too bad, did it, pumpkin? No. No, we don't do that. Pate? Yeah. You want some liver pate? How about some brown swagger? Hmm? You want some brown swagger? She probably does. Good morning, Mr. Mott. I don't know if you heard, but your union jobs now are in really, really trouble because Trump's, you know, he's going to become the new president. According to the Democrats, your union jobs are in trouble. You're going to get rid of the unions. They wouldn't hire the first time. Why would they hire her now? Yeah. They're not, you know, Trump's going to get rid of the unions. You know, he got rid of the unions 4 years ago. Remember that? Yeah.
Do you think you're the only one that knows
What?
that you want?
No, I'm just reiterating. I know it'll never happen. But that's what they went on for the longest time up in Michigan. Up there by you guys, they kept saying he was going to get rid of the unions. Trying to get you all the unions to panic. Got the union reps to what the hell is it? To support Kamala. They just couldn't get the union brothers and sisters to support her. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots. Shots, everybody, shots.
Shots, everybody.
It is 4-Shot Wednesday, water glass. And take an extra because we're celebrating today. Ain't we, Pumpkin? Yes, we are. No, we do not do that. We're celebrating. I know. There'll be people buying it to celebrate, and there'll be people buying it to drown their sorrows. Pretty girl. Yes, you are. You're a pretty kitty. Good morning, Kevin. Good thing the sisters is there. They helped vote in Indiana. Yeah. Indiana was the first state that I seen that actually reported that that went red. We'd lost in Florida. I didn't know. I didn't see any of the things on that. Well, you know why it lost? Because it was for private corporations only to grow it and sell it. That's why. And I can't blame the people for doing it. They already have medical marijuana down there. And a lot of people that have medical marijuana don't even have a medical problem, that needs medical marijuana. Well, yeah, so did Jack Brown, but it's okay. If you got a medical card, you can get it. The reason I do know that the bill was in Florida that it was a guy that owns a major marijuana facility, and he just wanted it for corporations and corporations only
Do you mind?
to grow it,
I'll step on.
to package it and sell it. So, and it had to be in, the label, they had to be labeled in the corporate package and all this other stuff. And
Yeah,
it was basically just so the corporations could get more money. So that guy could get richer. That was the only reason why he wanted it.
What are you trying? No?
It's probably going to be legalized federally anyways. But there's probably going to be a limit on it too.
What?
And if they legalize it,
Pretty girl.
if they legalize it to the point where, there is no limit, that'll really upset the cartels around here, that have been sending it across the border. But
Get over here. Don't start that.
yeah, she is going to be pissed because she was probably promised a job. Her and Bill are down to the last $400 million. I don't know what does Google have stuck under my title.
Yeah.
On what? Oh,
What?
she more on Google?
Huh? You want a donut? What?
The 2024 elections?
Well, you're gonna have to eat it. You wanna?
Yeah, I know.
Kelly, you better not put that on my couch or my chair.
I didn't. I just needed them.
Kyler,
Here.
guess what? Trump won.
What?
Trump won.
What?
Trump won.
Trump won?
Trump won, yep. President Trump.
He won?
Yep, he won.
Well, I got it. I got it, babe. If this cat don't trip me.
I know they can't stand it. I was up at 1:37 when the results come in. I finally closed my eyes. Well, I fell asleep and then I woke up around 11:45. Then I was finishing watching the results. They around 1:37 they finally announced Trump won. I fell asleep and then I woke up like 2:35 or something like that when Trump was making his speech. So. You got an ad coming up in 45 seconds. Oh, I haven't had much sleep. Yeah, they're all going to lose it, Mr. Mock. I've been up most of the night. I kept checking my ring to make sure my signs are still on. Oh, yeah. Well, there's still millions of votes that haven't been counted yet, but the majority of the votes are in, and they're by their estimate. There's no way, even when they call it, there's no way that if all the votes went one way, they could still not, take over. The could not sway the election. I know, I know, but that's okay. I'll persevere. Morning, Kathy. What's that? What's that, girly girl? She's been mean to you? Well, that ain't nice. Quit being mean to the kitty. Hell, I was. I wasn't in Indiana. Why should I do it? You're there. They're living at your house. And they're coming over to your house for Thanksgiving. Well, they're staying at your house for Thanksgiving. And they're saying you can't say it ain't because your wife even said so. Hurry right back, cornbread. Making 4 turkeys, 5 hams, 50-pound bag of potatoes, mashed potatoes, 50-pound bag of sweet tater yam or casserole, bushel basket of cranberry sauce, bushel basket of green bean casserole, and 40 pounds of dressing. And that's just for lunch. Wait till you hear his dinner menu for that night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know it. Michigan voted for Trump. Wisconsin voted for Trump. Pennsylvania. I think Nevada went for Trump. I have to powder real quick. Sorry, I'm sorry. Donald Trump got 1,035,217 votes in Oklahoma. Kamala Harris got 499,043 votes in Oklahoma. Robert Kennedy got 15,992 votes in Oklahoma. Chase Oliver got 9,184 votes in Oklahoma. And Chris Garrity got 5,137 votes in Oklahoma. Sorry about that. I forgot that it was muted. Isn't that funny that, yeah, she has to certify the election? I bet that's going to kill her. Yeah. I never heard of him either. He was an independent or libertarian or something like that. Yeah. Well, I seen an interesting fact. She's already been president once. So people don't realize it, but she has. Joe Biden went in for a colonoscopy and he was under sedation for 85 minutes. So they actually had to swear her in as president for 85 minutes. I didn't realize that till the other day yesterday when I seen a clip of The View on short reels or whatever, and somebody said, well, do you think Kamala Harris would be a good president? And this guy said, well, she's already been a president for 85 minutes. And they said, oh, that's right. She was good at it, wasn't she? Yeah. She sure was. What'd she do? Nothing. Same thing she did while she was vice president. Nothing. Now, this could have went a whole different way, honestly. If 4 months ago, she'd have brought up the 25th Amendment and said, Joe, I don't think you're fit to serve office no more. We're going to have, see how competent you are. And then if they voted him out, the 25th Amendment, because he was incompetent, she'd have been the president. That would have given people more respect for her, more integrity, and would have thought she'd have been a better president and a better leader. But she continued to lie to the American public about Joe's mental health and his physical health. Yeah. I'd like to see Pelosi retire in a prison cell. Now, I was watching some Senate hearings the other day, and they were talking about, they were trying to pass a bill for senators and representatives not to be able to own stocks. I can't remember the senator, the representative. I think he's a senator. He's a young guy. And he was talking about how these senators and representatives will come into office with hardly any means at all, and within a few years are multimillionaires from trading stock. Now, how is that? They're doing better than the stock companies are in most cases. He said, and it has to be insider trading. And then he wanted to ban, senators and their families from owning stock. Well, one person said, "But if that passes, do you want President Trump to get rid of his stock?" I mean, it's fair as fair. Okay, well, that is fair. Q Kitty, good morning. But he brought up a valid point. How can Nasty Pelosi do 120% better than the stock market on her stocks? How is that possible? She's 120% better than most stockbrokers or most stock companies. The only way you can do that is if you're getting it right from the horse's mouth. Right from the companies themselves. So, anyways, Rand Paul voted no on it. I like Rand Paul, but I'm assuming Rand Paul probably has taken some money too. Yeah, ad coming up in 45 seconds. You'd be hard pressed to find 5 or 6 honest politicians in Washington, D.C. I can't remember. I think it was Truman that said it. Let me. Harry Truman said, "Show me a man that gets rich." Yeah. Show me a man that gets rich being a politician, and I'll show you a crook. That's what he said. And that's the truth. Bitcoin went up. AOC is richer than what you think. AOC, when she went into Washington, D.C., only had like $3,000 in her checking account or something like that, or to her savings or whatever. And she's worth a few $1 million now. RFK got 26,493 votes in Michigan. Chase Oliver got 22,468 votes. Jill Stein got 36,721 votes. in Michigan. Rashid Tlaib, she won her district. That figures. Polynesian bloodline. How are you? It is. It is out of fashion now. Me too. I got to get me a cup of coffee. Be right back. How you doing, Kitty? I think she's thinking that she gets that. I think she thinks she gets that can of tuna fish today. You have to wait for the election, Bunkin. Can't afford it right now. I gotta make a pot real quick.
How cold is it?
Have to check.
Well, that determines what jacket.
It is. I gotta open it up because it's showing the Dow Jones. Let me see. 57 right now, it says. But it's raining. No. Yeah, they better not come for your coons. I mean, they went for Peanut and Freddie, didn't they? What makes you any better, even though you live out in the country? They probably called off the Secret Service now. Move the capital to Mar-a-Lago.
Get your ass back.
I told her, don't be spilling your kitty food right now because, you know, you may be getting a can of tuna fish once a week now because Trump won, but that don't mean you're getting it now because, you know, we still ain't in office yet.
You're stupid.
Yeah. That's right. Anyways, before I come over here to check the weather, I was actually headed to the bathroom. I have to go to the little boy's room and I will be right back. Yeah, I bet that's going to be good today on The View. That'll be funny to watch that. What time does The View come on, Kevin? And what channel? Yeah. I gotta watch them today too. I should I have multi-screen on my TV. I should put all three of them on TV at the same time. Yeah. And then Fox at the same time. No content now, yeah. But put Fox on at the same time and have Fox go on the air and say, "I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so." Yeah. You got an ad coming up in 35 seconds. So that would be funny. Not that I'm the one to talk politics, because you guys know I hardly ever talk about politics. So now I just got to figure out what the hell I'm going to talk about for the next 4 years. Huh. Well, you know, RV Lucky just went underground. So I'm going to have to come up with some regular stuff to talk about. Anyway, so yesterday when we went to go vote, there was a guy sitting in the driveway. Holy moly. I can't believe it. I definitely can't believe it. Holy moly, not again. That's a street sweeper. He was just here yesterday. Uh-oh. The world is coming to an end. Why would I go clear to Indiana to watch The View with your sisters? I don't even know what channel it's on. I don't know what station it is on. And I don't even know what time they come on. I asked you because I didn't want to have to look it up. But I guess if you don't want to tell me, I'll have to look it up. You want to keep that secret to yourself? That's fine with me. You just go ahead and do that. I am. That street sweeper was just here yesterday. If I'd have known that, I'd have took my leaf blower out there and blowed all the leaves out in the street for him. There goes the school bus. Now I'll be coming up here shortly. Now she's talking to somebody. This is a victory. I can sleep better at night now. I don't know why they'd be on patrol. They don't have cops in Indiana yet. Not in your area. Well, since you didn't want to tell me, the View comes on between 11 and 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on ABC. So, I mean, I know you wanted to keep that secret to yourself, but I had to go out and figure it out myself. I'm in the chat. Can everybody see me but Iron Dog? Yeah, I mean, everybody see me but Junkyard, I mean? You can see me, right, Steve? Because Junkyard saying I'm not in the chat.